to Smart Learning Point. In today's class, we are going to be looking at how to use the crop tool to actually hide some portion of our picture. Without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing, as usual, we need to clear up this screen, remove the text box, come to Layout, click on Blank. The next thing we want to do is to bring in the image that we want to actually hide some portion of the picture. So to get the image into your slide, come to the Insert tab, click on it, then click on Pictures command, and then since you're going to be adding it from your own computer, you can go to this device. If you have to add it from online, you can come to Stock Images and Online Picture. That means you need to be connected online. So I'll be adding it from my computer, so go to this device. Then after you go to this device, you need to browse to the location where your image is. So my image is in this position now, so all I need to do is to select the image and click on Insert. Okay, so we have our nice image showing up right now. Okay, so if you need to watch the full tutorial on how to actually bring in image and do some picture styling, border and picture effect, there is a video on that, on how to do it. Okay, so let's look at how to actually crop this particular picture. We want to hide some portion of the picture. So to do this, the first thing is you make sure this picture is selected. As you can see, some box around it now, showing some white dots. It's telling us that this picture is selected. If I click outside like this, that means the picture is no longer selected. So when I click on it, you can see right now that this tab is showing picture format. When I click outside, the picture format goes away. So click on it for it to show up. Okay, so if we need to crop a picture, we have to do it from this picture format. So from the picture format, we have the crop tool right here. Okay, so the first one we're going to be looking at is when you click on this position. Okay, so let's click it now so you see what it looks like. Click on it and immediately the crop frame will show up. So this is the crop frame. As you can see, the corners is showing some black icons. Okay, that looks like, this one looks like L facing down. The ones at the corner look like L facing down. And so this other one just look like maybe I or maybe 1. Okay, so if we need to hide any portion of this picture, we can drag these black icons. Okay, so let's assume that I want to hide from here. Before her head, I want to hide that top. All I need to do, move your mouse on this black icon, then immediately you get on it, you're going to see the icon change to like very small t facing down. So all you need to do is to left click on it. Immediately you left click on it, it will look as if the image disappear. But never panic. All you need to do now is to drag down slightly. As you start dragging, it shows up back. So as I'm dragging, you see those portion at the top that is grayed out, those are the portion that will be hidden. That means we cannot see them again if we hide it now. So but if you drag it all back, it simply means that the portion that is still within the frame will show up, but the portion outside the frame, which is this gray area, will not show up. Okay, so let's do the same thing to the down part. You can drag from here. Okay, another thing you can do, you can also drag from the corner, so like this. But for the corner now, it could be doing it from 2 sides. Okay, as you can see it, 2 sides at the same time. Okay, like this. Okay, so let us mean this is what I want to do, and I also want to adjust it a little bit from the side. So as you can see, what I'm actually doing now, like maybe I need to have like a portrait format, like a picture format of somebody, maybe like passport photograph. So I could make this size, then hide some portion. Okay, so now if you're done with everything you're doing and you want to go out of the crop frame, all you need to do is to click outside like this canvas. Just click on the canvas, and then you'll be able to go out of the crop frame. Okay, so this is your nice picture now. So you can just click on the picture to move it to another position if you want to do that. So another thing you can do to your picture, you can also use the picture style to actually style it maybe after you have cropped it. Okay, so that's nice. Okay, so another thing you can also do, you can resize your picture. Maybe it's actually too big like this. Just left click on it, a corner. Please don't do it from the side. This is right side, left side, top side, and bottom side. Don't do it from there. Always resize your picture from the corner. Okay, left click and drag. Okay, that way it will resize your picture and your picture will still be looking nice. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do right now, we also have some other method of actually cropping a picture. So if we need to crop a picture using some other technique, we can also go to, just click on this arrow, and this time around we just go to crop to shape. So it means if you want to crop your picture into any shape, you can actually do that. Okay, you can select any of this shape. So I'm going to select oval shape. So let me come to oval here. If I click on oval, okay, you can see now that now this picture is cropped into an oval shape. Now I can go back there to select another shape, crop to shape. That's where you're going to go to. So if I want it to be cropped into this heart, you can click on it. You can see that. That's how to crop. Okay, so okay, this is nice. I can crop to like a diamond. You see, this is amazing. Okay, let me quickly show you something. You see, when we first of all change it to crop to shape and we select this oval shape, now you can see oval shape. If you look at the length of the picture, the height and the width is 7.9 centimeter and 8.26 centimeter. It simply means that it's not having an equal radius. So this is oval shape. What if we need to actually crop this picture into a circle? That means the circle that will have the same height and width to be something like maybe 7.9, 7.9. If we want to actually crop it into that, there is another method we can do it, and that one is actually very unique. So for this one now, it can only crop to oval shape. So if we want to crop perfectly into a circle shape, or let's even say a square shape, we can actually do that. So let's look at how to do this. So what we need to do now is, let me click outside. Okay, so the first thing is, okay, let me delete this picture first. If you want to delete a picture, select the picture and press backspace. Then now let's go back to insert tab. Click on insert tab, click on picture, this device, and go to your picture, browse to the location, select the picture and click on insert. Okay, so this is the picture now. The second thing you're going to do is to draw the circle shape. So to draw the circle shape, go to insert tab, or you can also do it from the home tab. So if we go to insert tab, locate shapes, click on shapes, and then select your oval shape. Your oval shape is here, or you can also see it here. Click on it. Anytime you want to draw a circle, you need to hold down the shift key. If you want the circle also to be drawn from a center point, you hold down Control with the shift. So hold down Control Shift before you left click and drag. Okay, before you left click and drag, you can see this now. Okay, let us make that this is what you actually want to actually draw as a circle. The one you should let go first is left click before the Control and Shift. Okay, that's a nice circle. Now our nice circle is actually covering this. Okay, so you're going to see it in a minute what we're going to do, which is going to be fantastic. So select this picture first. That's the first thing. Then we actually want to select the two. We want to select the picture and the circle. So to do this, select the picture first, then hold down the shift key and click on the circle shape. Now we have selected the circle and the picture. So as you can see right now, we are selecting two different things. You're going to see shape format showing up and picture format showing up. The shape format will be to actually format the circle, and the picture format is responsible for the picture. Okay, so what we want to do is in the shape format. So go to the shape format and then locate this command here called merge shapes. Click on it. Okay, when you click on merge shape, we are not using union because union is going to join it to be one thing, okay, like one object. Then we don't want to use combine, sorry. Okay, the one we want to use is this one here, intercept. Let's use this intercept. Just click on intercept. As you can see right now that we have actually completely hide some portion of the picture. Okay, if you actually want to know that some portion of the pictures are hidden, it's actually very easy. All we need to do is to go to picture format, then click on the crop again so that we can go into the crop frame. Click on it. You can see right now this tells you that this is a circle shape that we actually crop this picture in. Now there is another thing I want to show you. Sometimes when you're cropping, you could have some other portion that is hidden that you actually want to review. All you can do is to move the picture. Okay, so let me show you this. So if I need to move this picture a little bit up, just left click on it, the picture like that, and drag it up. You can see, you can drag it up slightly. So you see that you've dragged it out of it already. So now the head is out, some portion of the head is out of the crop frame. So let me drag it back. I'm just doing that to show you something. Okay, so if this is what you want, you can let go of your left click now. Okay, so this is it. When you're done, just click outside to deselect from crop frame. This is amazing, right? Okay, great job, well done. Okay, another thing I also want to show you, since we use a circle now, we can actually very easily change from this circle to a square shape if we want to change it to a square shape. Okay, so you can actually do this in two ways, but since we've done a circle, you can just change the crop to shape. You can use that one to change it directly to a square. Okay, so all you need to do is to come to this crop, click on the arrow, then go to crop to shape. Then we're going to select this rounded. You can select this. So it's rectangle that we're using to do this. So because we've drawn circle here, so if we select rectangle or this rounded rectangle, it's going to convert this to a square. Okay, but if we use the rectangle directly, we didn't draw a circle, it will be a rectangle that this thing will be cropped inside. So let me select this rounded rectangle. So click on it, then look at it now. You can tell from here the height and the width is actually the same. That tells you that this is actually a square that we crop it in. You can use the yellow dots to adjust the roundness of the corner a little bit like this. Okay, that is cool. Or you can also resize, and resize from the corner. You can left click and drag up slightly like this. Okay, then you can also move the picture a little bit to another position. Okay, this is fantastic. Okay, now so let's add some little shadow to our picture so that our picture can actually shine through. Okay, so to do that, you can use picture styles like this one with some white border to it, but I want to actually do this for it to shine through. So all you need to do now is to click on this little icon here called format picture. So when you click on it, it will take you to the format picture panel like this on the right side. The one we are interested in is this shadow, and make sure that you are in this position. You can see this is effect. This icon here is fill and line. So if I click on fill and line, you can see this one, but we're coming to this one called effect. So click on effect, then click on shadow. Since it's shadow, we are adding to this picture. And then we have the precept here. The precepts are here. So the same precept you can see here, you can also see it in picture effects here, like this one here. Okay, oh sorry, this one here. These are all precept too. So it's the same thing that is happening here. So if I click on this shadow now, you can see them. So I can actually select any one of them. Maybe I want to select this one now, bottom right offset. So you can see on the fly that add it to it. Then another thing we can actually do, we can make the size bigger. So it's currently on 100%. You can drag it, you can see a little bit becoming bigger. Another thing you can also do is maybe you want to change the distance a little bit. You can see as I'm increasing the distance like that, you can see it. Then another thing you can do, you can affect the angle the way you want to be shown. You see it's moving away. You can click the down arrow. See, let's say this is what we want. Okay, so you can also blur it. It means blur is going to blur out this black color because it's actually black color that we're using for this shadow. You can tell from here that this is black. If I select another color, you can see it. So let me select the black back. Then I can drag this blur slightly, you can see, or I can use the arrow to go up. You can see now. Then if I want this blur now to actually fade out slightly, I could drag the transparency a little bit like this. Okay, you see that? I could drag it back. Maybe that's too much. Could drag it back. Then if you also notice that your what's it called, that your size is too much, you can reduce the size a little bit. Then maybe the angle, you can reduce it a little bit. You can reduce the distance to a little bit, just to allow your design to shine through. Okay, so let's reduce the blur a little bit. Okay, so after you've done this, the next thing you can do, you can also come to picture border. Okay, picture border, you can do it from here, or you can also do it from here. Okay, you can also do it from this fill and line. If you click on fill and line, you can come to line here. So this line here is the same thing as this picture border. So you can select this solid fill and solid line. Then you can select the color from here. Okay, so what we want to do, let's use the eyedropper tool to select a color from our picture. So let's select this dark and green. Okay, then let's increase the width. So the width is here, just left click on it and left click down. You can see it's increasing. You can see that. Okay, another thing we can do, if you don't want to use this one, we can also use white. Okay, so in fact let's use white. So you can do it from here, select the white, or you can do it from here. Just come to picture border and click on it. You can see now that this is actually shining through. Okay, so let's say this is what we want. You can close out of this format picture box. So you can reposition your image. So as it is like this, you can even press Ctrl D to duplicate it to have another version. You see that? You can press Ctrl D again to have another version. Okay, so you can now decide that, oh, I want to change the picture of this one. Okay, if you want to change the picture of this one, it's actually very easy. Just come to change picture here, click on change picture, then from a file, click on it, go into your computer again, select the picture you want and click on insert. You can see right there. Then if you notice that the picture that you actually brought in is actually hiding too much of what you want to reveal, you can go back to the crop. Okay, then you can reposition. Maybe you want the head to actually be inside, or you feel like you want to resize the picture itself. All you need to do, click on the picture, not, you know, this is the bounding box, that is our frame, the crop frame. Okay, but the outside now is this picture itself. So if I click here now, I can drag up. Okay, but the challenge now, you can see now that as I'm dragging now, some portion of the picture has actually gone into this our crop frame, and then we're going to be having some whites showing up here, so we don't want that. So let's just drag it back, left click on it and drag it back. Then let's just move this slightly down like this. Okay, I think this is cool. Okay, then you can click outside. You've adjust that, that's nice. So let's do the same thing to this one. Select the picture, go to change picture, click on it from a file, then you select the next picture, select it and click on insert. Okay, you can see this one too. This is amazing. You've done nice job so far. Okay, so let me also show you one quick thing. So let me duplicate the whole slide. Click on this slide from here and press Ctrl D to duplicate the slide. Then select this one. Okay, come to picture format. Okay, then select your crop again, come to this crop, then crop to shape, select this oval shape. So select the oval shape to actually turn it to a circle, since if you remember vividly that this is actually a square, so that's why you're going to turn it. You can do the same thing to this too. So let me select these two directly. Select this first one, hold down shift and click on the second one. Okay, then come to crop, then come to crop to shape, then come to this guy here over. As you can see, the two, this is amazing. So I'm just showing you different idea of what is you can actually do. So select this slide 2 again, press Ctrl D to duplicate it. Then this time around, we're going to select the three at the same time. Click on this, hold down the shift key, select the second, select the two. I'm just left clicking on it, okay, while you hold down the shift key. Then come to picture format, then come to crop to shape. Okay, so let's select this diamond now. You can see this is amazing. After you do all this, if you need to actually review, you can go back to the crop frame and do that. Then you can write some nice text here if you want to. Okay, if you want to write some nice text, just select your text box, left click and drag a slide like this. Then if you want to increase the font size, maybe you can click on this here to increase font size, or you can also come to this place to increase font size. You can change the fonts here. Just click on the arrow here and select the font you want. Let us say we want this Banga. You can actually do that. So let's look at it. So cropping, so let's type cropping technique. Okay, so this is amazing. Okay, so let's say if you now want to select this text box itself, move your mouse to the edge. If it shows 4 arrow, just left click on it. You have select this particular text box. If you maybe you also want to increase it further, you can go here to increase it further. Okay, so if this is what you want, just position it properly. Then if you need to move these ones down, you can actually select them. Select the first one, hold down shift, click on this, then left click on it and drag down. So you see, and then you can reposition this one properly. Okay, you can press Ctrl C to actually copy this one, Ctrl C, then go to second slide and press Ctrl V to paste it there. You can see that. You can go to first slide and press Ctrl V to paste it there. You see, so you can decide, oh, let me change the color of cropping. So if you need to change the color of this cropping, just double click on cropping 1 2 like that. You're going to select the cropping. Then you can also change the color from this box, or you do it from here. Just click here and then you can actually change your color. You see that? Or you can use your eyedropper to click on it and actually select one of the color. You can sample color from their faces or from any of the picture. Okay, you can do that. Maybe this is what you want. This is amazing. You can just click. We've done a good job. Well done. So you can click and hold down shift, select the other ones, and then left click and drag down a bit like this. Okay, then you can decide to reduce this font size. Go to reduce font size a little bit. Okay, then resize this text box. Click here to remove those empty area. Then if you want the text to be at the middle, you can click on align. So this align center will actually position this text that is inside of this text box to be at the center. Then you can now position this now. Okay, this is fantastic. We've done a good job so far. I must give you a kudos. Well done for taking your time out to look at this lesson. So we need to preview our slide. So to preview your slide, you just need to come to slideshow here, click on slideshow, and then if you want to preview from the beginning, you click on from beginning. Okay, if you want to preview the current slide you're working on, just select from current slide. So the shortcut for from beginning is F5. That means you press the function key F5. The shortcut to preview from a current slide is shift F5. Okay, so since we want to do it from the beginning, click on from beginning. Okay, so this is our nice slide. Then if you need to progress to see slide 2 and slide 3, you can press the arrow key or you press the space bar. Okay, this is amazing. Great, you're doing a great job. Fantastic. Okay, you can see our nice design. So if you need to go out of your slideshow mode, all you need to do, you can press your escape key, or since we don't have any slide again, you can press your backspace one more time, and then it will show like this, end of slide. Now if you press your escape, that means you are going out of the slideshow mode. This is great. Fantastic. Kudos to you again. So we are going to end this lesson here. So if you're actually new to our channel, please give us some love by subscribing to our YouTube channel. You can also check more of our video lessons. Please share it with your friends and family. Give us some comments to air your mind how you feel about these tutorials. Thank you so much. Do have a wonderful day.